Assalamu alaikum and hello to everyone for the last game of the night here at AHN ground here in Green Acres, where JLB will be taking on Markhor IT Solutions, and Asad Bukhari will be taking the new ball. The Markhor IT Solutions have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. The first over is the power surge over, so all the fielders will be in the inner circle, and Asad Bukhari will be bowling to Muhammad Faisal. Starting off with a wide delivery. Will it be given as a wide? Yes, so a wide and a one conceded by Asad Bukhari in the first delivery. JLB definitely looking stronger of the two teams here tonight. They would definitely want to get into this batting lineup of the Markhor ITs as soon as possible. As a good shot, Muhammad Ilyas opening the scoring there for Markhor IT Solutions with a beautifully worked boundary, square of the wicket through the offside. So 6 of the first delivery, well 4 technically, but 6 runs, and he has been cleaned up on the second delivery. A quicker one, did grip a little bit as well, wanted to go onto the back foot. That shot wasn't on, should have probably looked to play it through the covers maybe, but the Markhor IT Solutions have lost their first wicket. The Markhor IT Solutions will definitely need to put up a good score against the strong JLB batting lineup. Something around the par score of 100 or 110 maybe. $110 or maybe 120 to challenge the strong JLB team, but for that they'll definitely have to start finding the boundary on a regular basis. We're already like just 2 deliveries into the first over and we've seen the Markhor IT lose a wicket here. So Asad Bukhari, very experienced in this format, again trying to ball in quick towards the pads but drifting down the leg side. He's conceded 3 on this wide, so it's 9 for 1. As well played, but straight into the hands of the fielder. It was a good defensive stroke, nicely behind the line of the ball there. Asad Bukhari with a good delivery once again, and Hikmatullah Marwat was the fielder there. Did not have a shy at the stumps, which is quite unlike Hikmat, who is by nature an aggressive character. Very lively one as well. So Aram will be sharing the new ball with Asad Bukhari. And he will be bowling to Ahmed Zishan, who did put in a few good performances during the Premier League as well, playing for Hurricanes. Looked like a decent batsman. Will definitely be an important player for the Markhor IT tonight against a team like JLB. Beautifully played off his pads, flicked towards the leg side, and he gets 2 runs there. Good running between the wickets. Aramare is running in again, and that has been the order of the day. Bowling fast and quick outswingers. We've seen the fast bowlers do that in the previous 2 games, and they've gotten good perches off the wicket, some good bounce as well, which has troubled the batsman. People haven't really tried playing square of the wicket on this ground, which is always valuable in terms of shots, but mostly people have stuck to their usual games of going through the covers or maybe hitting the ball down the ground. But as far as the dimensions of this ground are concerned, I think you get a lot of value for your shots if you try playing the ball square of the wicket or fine through the third man area. That's well bowled and solidly played off his pads, off his toes rather. So looking like a solid player, Ahmed Zishan. Very much so like he did in the Premier League as well. Aramare is running in again. Very quick delivery outside the off. The batsman couldn't find the connection there. So 13 for 1 after the second over. There will be a bowling change here. Shahnawaz has been brought into the attack. Shahnawaz himself had a very good Premier League. Shahnawaz running in, bowling to Ahmed Zishan. Short of a good length, but well played towards the onside, and Shahnawaz wasn't at the stumps. Should have been at the stumps and he would have collected, and that could have been a run out there. The batsman was short of his ground but decided to that is a brilliant delivery. That was a big nick there. That has been grasped. So again we could see perches of the wicket there. Again a good delivery that falls short of Asad Bukhari, who is at a squarish third man position. So we're only into the third over, and Markhor haven't really found the rope as regularly as they should have by now. Again playing it into the hands of the fielder. Good return from Dogar. So a decent over from Shahnawaz as well. He's only given away 4 runs up till now in this over. Again a good delivery, banging in short, getting a lot of purchase off the wicket. And Ahmed Zishan couldn't find the connection there. So a bowling change, and Mia Manan has been brought into the attack. Definitely be bowling some gentle outswingers to the batsman here, which is a good delivery on this track. Good delivery to start off the over with. Once again, the batsman not quite looking to cut the ball square of the wicket, or maybe playing it fine. They're just looking for those lengths where they can actually hit through the line, down the ground. And this is obviously not the wicket nor the ground to be playing those kind of shots. I think you're better off trying to use the pace here, trying to play it fine, or maybe square through the wicket. Batsman will try to get back for the second run there, and that is brilliant fielding by Umar Shah Jahan Dogar. A good return and a good collection by the keeper. So that is the second wicket. So the Markhor side keep losing wickets. They've lost the second one now. Considering the format of the game, they definitely would want someone who can come in and play some shots for them. Otherwise, if they don't have enough on the board, this JLB team will take them off in no time when they come out to bat themselves. So the new batsman is Mustafa Javed, and he will be facing Mia Manan. I think Mia Manan will definitely stick to the same plan of bowling those gentle outswingers. There's a big shot straight away. Will that be a catch? That has been dropped by Aram Arez. He had gotten there, and the ball just burst through his hands. Should have been a good catch though, but couldn't hold on. Aram Arez solidly played on the following delivery by Mustafa Javed. Lucky to be getting a boundary off that over. Could have just lost his wicket there. So Shahnawaz is coming back into the attack. Had a decent first over, only gave away 4 runs. He runs in to bowl, and that has been well played by the batsman. Short ball down the leg side, and it just helped on its way by Mustafa Javed. Mustafa Javed definitely looking to play his shots, unlike the batsman before him. Shahnawaz running in again down the leg side, and again helped on its way. Some very loose bowling by Shahnawaz in this over. He had bowled a good first over, but unable to control the in-dipper on 2 occasions now. 31 Panchwa. So let's see if Shahnawaz can come back from 2 very loose deliveries. A very good delivery to follow it up with. That is the ball that he should have stuck with right from the first ball of this over. So Shahnawaz will be continuing to Mustafa Javed. And a thick edge, no slip in this format of the game. Gets another boundary. So 3 boundaries of the over now.
35.
So 35 for 2, and we're into the 5th over. Shahnawaz will be continuing to Mustafa Javed. Good delivery to end the over with. Solidly played towards the covers. So 36 for 2 after 5 overs. And JLB choosing to bring in a spinner. Abdul Hadi has been brought into the attack. He bowled well in patches in the previous game. He definitely looks to be someone who can bowl a brilliant delivery here and there in his over, but not consistent enough to be holding on to his line and length. So if he can do that more often, he might just get the result for it here. There's a big shot, but obviously did not find the connection there. As we've seen throughout the night, it's been tough going after the spinners on this wicket. Again a good delivery, and again played towards the covers. Hikmatullah Marwat fielding it on the boundary there. 2 runs taken. So not quite the wicket where the batsman actually can hit straight through the line or come down the wicket. Try hitting it against the turn. A full toss and a big shot played, but straight into the hands of Mia Manan. It was a full toss, should have been dealt with accordingly, but couldn't find the connection there. So the 3rd wicket goes down for the Markhors. Not quite the delivery which he should have taken a wicket off, but nevertheless he has. So Mustafa Javed, who looked solid, was playing his shots, is the batsman to be dismissed. And that brings in the captain Syed Shahzeb Ali. And he will be facing Abdul Hadi Gulzar, who will definitely, I think, do well in the day season. I mean, if he finds the favourable wickets. So that's the first batsman who's actually tried to play it square of the wicket. We haven't seen that quite often tonight with most batsmen. Try to bang in short, and it's been given as a no ball. So it will be a free hit for Ahmad Zishan, who is more than capable of putting it away. Let's see if he can come down the track and try to hit this ball. And he gets an outside edge, and with a quicker delivery, manages to get out of the over though, but he's already given 10 runs away. Still a decent over in T10 terms. 46 for 3 after 6 overs. So Mia Manan will be completing his spell. Syed Shahzeb Ali will be facing Mia Manan. Mia Manan runs in and good delivery, pitched and swung away just a little bit, but defensively played by Syed Shahzeb for a 2. Nicely playing it into the gap. Mia Manan runs in again and has been played fine once again. Very nicely played. There's a boundary coming after quite a while for the Markhor IT team. That's what we've been discussing the whole night, with Usman Masood by my side as well. Obviously, he was also emphasizing on the fact that you can get a lot of runs if you try playing square of the wicket or into the gaps. It's not as easy a wicket as one might think. Obviously, it has its demons. Fast bowlers getting some good perches off the wicket, and spinners getting some good grip off the wicket as well. So you have to bat technically quite well to be having some runs here. Varying the pace this time around and just drop batting it for a 1. So Mia Manan will be bowling to Ahmad Zishan, who tries a big shot. Just bounces before it gets to Asad Bukhari. 56. So 56 for 3 after 7 overs, and Asad Bukhari being brought back into the attack. This is a quick format, so, and someone like Asad Bukhari can get through his overs quite quickly as well. So I think it's a good move, bringing him at this time of the innings. starts off with a quicker delivery, pretty much a Yorker outside the off stump. Tried to dig it out pretty much towards the covers for a one. This time is a bit shorter. Then again playing it towards the same fielder. This time Shahzeb playing it towards Hikmat. This time varying his pace a little bit. This is played well into the gap. He will get a boundary. So Ahmed Zishan continues to chip away with the runs. He's gotten to 21 of 16 now. Had a few lucky escapes himself during his innings. Has a big shot and finding the connection on that occasion. First six of the night for Markhor IT Solutions. Quicker delivery, fired towards the pads, and Ahmed Zishan was right behind it. So it remains to be seen how Bukhari will play the last. Another big shot and another six from Ahmed Zishan. So the score looking a lot more decent now for the Markhor IT Solutions. 74 for 3 after their 8. I think if they can still try and reach to somewhere around 100 runs, I think it will be more than decent for them. So Hikmatullah Khan Marwat has brought himself into the attack now. He will definitely try to keep it as tight as possible for his team. A gentle first delivery, and he's gotten through the batsman there. Gets a wicket of the first ball. The batsman was nowhere near it. So that is the 4th wicket. Shahzeb Ali losing his wicket there. So Ghulam Haider is the new man in. Another of the players who played for the Hurricanes in the Premier League. Decent new ball bowler. Let's see if he can add some value with the bat as well for his team. It's a quicker one this time by Hikmat, but obviously the umpire thinks it's wide. So you will have to re-bowl that. A flighted delivery this time around, and another wicket there for Hikmat. So they just throwing it away now. So the new man in is Tasawwur Ali. And he will be facing Hikmatullah Khan Marwat, who's already taken 2 wickets in his first over itself. Hikmatullah Khan Marwat, a very chirpy sort of a character, likes to talk. Talk into the batsman's heads sometimes. That's just how he is. So Hikmat will be bowling to Tasawwur Ali, who gets the connection towards the leg side and running hard between the wickets. Easy to given away. "77 for 5 is Markhor IT Solutions. Another loopy delivery by Hikmat and so Hikmat will be bowling his last ball of his over. Quicker one this time round, and so it will be the last over now, and it will be Aram Arez bowling the last over. "79 for 6 in the last over, and Ahmed Zishan is the batsman coming back in, who had retired earlier after getting his 30 plus runs. So it'll be ideal if his partner can actually bring him onto the strike and make him face at least 4 deliveries of this over, where obviously he can look to chip away as many as he possibly can. I think Aram Arez will definitely try and bowl it away from the batsman as much as he possibly can. Good delivery to start off the over with. I think that's something that he will try to do for the most part of his over now. I think which is probably the way to go here. Let's see what instructions or what thoughts have been shared by Ahmed Zishan with his partner. So they choose not to run him out there. They want him to keep facing. So Aramares will continue. Bowls it towards his pads and you'll get a 1 there. It's 80 for 6 and Aram will definitely be bowling his last 2 deliveries of the innings. They can still get a possible 18 from here. If Ahmed Zishan can actually hit 2 for 6 and he'll get a home run of the last delivery. He's played well towards the covers and well fielded by Umar Shah Jahan Dogar on the boundary there. So Aram will be bowling the last delivery to Ahmed Zishan. Runs in and bowls the last delivery. That's been skied. We'll have to see if that's taken by Hikmat. Easy catch. So they finished off with 82 for 7. 82. 2. So let's see how JLB chase down this total of 82, or will the Markhor IT solutions make things difficult for the JLB team. So stay with us to find out, and as we meet you on the other side of the break. So we welcome you all to this last game at AHN at Green Acres, where the Markhor IT Solutions are taking on JLB, and they've managed to put on 82 runs on the board from their allotted 10. And JLB have sent in Mia Manan, who is their usual opener, along with Asad Bukhari. So that obviously means that they will try to score as quickly as possible, as it has already been a very long night. But luckily enough, the weather has supported us, and it has been a pleasant night. A good first delivery, and has been finely played through the third man area, first boundary of the first ball. Tasawwur Ali, the bowler for the Markhor IT Solutions, starting off with the boundary there. Tasawwur Ali runs in again. And a good delivery, but straight towards the fielder this time around. A fielding lapse will give away a 1. Mia Manan couldn't actually find the gap there on that occasion. Wanted to play it through the leg side, through the inner circle, but couldn't find the gap there. So a change in angle for Tasawwur Ali. He'll be bowling at the left-handed Asad Bukhari now. Tasawwur Ali runs in, and that's good fielding, managing to keep it down to a dot, not give away any runs there. So Asad Bukhari had powered it down the ground there. That's a big shot from Asad Bukhari. Will that be taken? It was a good effort, but couldn't hold on to it. Would have been a spectacular catch actually. Ghulam Haider, the fielder there, nearly pulled off a blinder. Bukhari couldn't find the connection there. Skied it with the intentions of playing it over the inner circle. So a pretty decent first over so far. There's a big shot from Asad Bukhari, and he smashed it down the ground for a 6. The first 6 down the ground that we've seen tonight, which has been hit by Asad Bukhari. That's how he plays, and we were surprised to not having seen Asad Bukhari come to bat in the previous game for the Lahore Smart City team, where he could have actually come in and finished the game, but it was Shazib Mir who decided to promote himself up the order, and couldn't finish for his team, which is the game of cricket, and it happens to you, it happens to the best of the best. So Ghulam Haider has come into bowl and starts off with a decent first delivery. He bowled it according to his field. So yeah, I mean, that's how cricket is. You finish some and you were unable to finish other games. So that's how it is. Sometimes it goes in your favor and sometimes it doesn't. That's part and parcel of the game. So Ghulam Haider bowling a very good first delivery that he's bowled to Asad Bukhari, using the wicket that he should be, because this wicket has provided assistance to the quicker bowlers tonight. Another good delivery, bowling it away, but the keeper has missed it, and it will be 4 byes. That can be very demoralizing for a bowler who's bowling well, but he will have to pick himself up and continue from his bowling mark. So Ghulam Haider running in again. Again, there was a wild slash at it from Asad Bukhari, and he's gone for the double there, and the fielder could not pick up the delivery, could not pick up the ball there, and should have kept it down to 1 actually, but good running by Asad Bukhari. Nobody went for the ball there, pretty much fell in no man's land at the end. So Ghulam Haider running in again to Asad Bukhari, and this time will he find a connection there? And has been dropped on the boundary. Should have been taken. Pretty regulation catch at the end actually. And there will be an overthrow as well. So there seems to be an injury there. The drop struck the fielder. So at the end of the over, it's 22 for no loss for JLB, but we've got a fielder down. Pretty much a regulation catch there, and would have been the first wicket for the Markhor IT Solutions team, but a drop catch. So there will be a bowling change, and Syed Shahzeb Ali has come in to bowl. He is the captain of the team, remember. He will be bowling some finger spin. That's a big hit from Mia Manan, and he just smashed it out the park. We will definitely need some new balls. So being greeted by Mia Manan. To the game. Another flighted delivery, and he's played towards another shot, and he's got 4 runs of it. Beautifully played. Square off the wicket. Beautifully timed actually. Initially it seemed as if I just placed it, but what timing on that delivery. Shahzeb Ali will be continuing to Mia Manan, and this time he smashed it through the covers in front of the fielder that he had challenged on the previous delivery. So almost toying with the field here, Mia Manan. Taking a liking for Mia Sayyid Shahzeb Ali's bowling here. So they've raced to 36 for no loss. Mia Shahzeb Ali will be continuing to Mia Manan. That's a big shot once again, over long off. That's another big hit. Smashed for 6. So Mia Manan has already raced to 26 off 7. Another flighted delivery, gently played this time towards the deep square leg fielder. It's a good throw, a direct hit. It will be an overthrow here. Will he get extra runs for it? So JLB are already 45 for no loss, just after 3 overs. So it pretty much brought it down to a runner ball from here onwards. 23 runs given from his first over by Sayyid Shahzeb Ali. Tasawwur Ali has been brought into the attack. Tasawwur Ali will be bowling to Mia Manan. Plays it towards the covers. Did not push for 2 there. So in the meanwhile, we've got a drizzle coming down, and will they continue, or will there be covers? Okay, seems to be a drizzle. Will this drizzle stop, or will this drizzle pick up speed? And Bukhari has smashed one through the covers.
Ram? Ram?